A skyline there of lower Manhattan on a gorgeous day for baseball at Citi Field. It's the Bucks and Mets. Next. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. Josh Harrison will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So the leadoff man gone here in the Pittsburgh first. And with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Kang will dig in here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. What to make of big Bartolo Colon? Who saw that coming last year? 18 wins and a 2.65 ERA in a season in which he turned 40 years old.
And both of those numbers were good for second in the entire American League. He wound up getting priced out in Oakland, so he's got a new ball club this year, and are they ever happy to have him too?
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Andrew McCutchen will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's in the palm of your hand.
He's a bit out in front here as he hammers that pitch to deep left field, but it'll wind up a foul ball, a souvenir. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. They'll square off versus statistically one of the best starting pitchers in postseason history, the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Cliff Lee. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. David Lee will stand in now, and this is certainly a guy that can beat you in a lot of ways. Currently your National League stolen base leader. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there's the full list of stolen base leaders in the National League. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 from Lee. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Sanchez is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Gary Cox will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. First pitch on its way from Lee. In there for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And he lays off for ball one.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Go, New York.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Oh, you are killing me.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And see you later. That one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Number 3 will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Number 3.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 now from Lee. And a good pitch that time from Lee, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Number 30 will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Harrison takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Michael Kadire will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. Grounded, foul. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Let's go.
A little too tall that time, 3-1 now. Neil Walker waits on deck. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Throw one past the now. Swing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Neil Walker will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's Walker, well hit, deep left field, and that ball is gone. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates have struck for a run. It's now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Gregory Polanco will get his first shot at it here.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Lays off 1-0.
Come on, I'll watch the game. Go back to Pittsburgh.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Starling Marte will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
That misses 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Come on, strike him out.
3-2, here it comes. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Pirates get one on the Neil Walker home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Asdrubal Cabrera will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Going wide.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the first time here. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. There goes Cabrera. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
And this is on the ground to third. A quick out number 1.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Bartolo Colon will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
David Lee will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Come on, David.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
Fouled back. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now here's Lee on 3-2. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And they have trouble with it in right center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Gary Cox will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. 1-0 on the way. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Polanco is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Michael Lee will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And a ball 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
The 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 3 will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 0-2 now from Lee. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Let's go, Matt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And with the bases loaded, some guys aren't always in a hurry to get out of the way of those close pitches inside. That could have been a run.
The 2-2 coming. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tony Sanchez will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Tony Sanchez.
All right, Matt.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Sort of surprising. This is not a guy who walks a lot of hitters. Definitely not leading off an inning. And definitely not on 4 pitches. He shouldn't be close to tired yet, so we'll see if he can bounce back.
Cliff Lee will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Josh Harrison will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Watch for a minute.
Colon looks back, now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Cox is there, 2 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Kang will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And this will be bounced foul past a former big league skipper Nick Leyva in that third base coaching box. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Come on, New York.
To right field. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
For the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
1-1 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump after the inning for that one.
Michael Kadire is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Let's get something going here.
Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
He needs to throw a strike here.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ballgame. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Mets 4 and the Pirates 1. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. As mentioned, he'll lead things off to kick off the 4th.
McCutchen.
Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Now, he'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Pedro Alvarez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Neil Walker will stand in again. He homered his first time around. First pitch coming. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Gregory Polanco will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Here you go, guys.
A check on Walker, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bartolo Colon will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this will be fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Go, Matt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes.
Now batting.
Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
David Lee will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lee ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Gary Cox will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Starling Marte will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Tony Sanchez will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Right there for strike 1. Next pitch, number 72 for Colon here tonight. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Peanuts.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Corey Hart has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and Hart has himself a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there to get on base with a 2-out single. When you're facing a guy that's getting up there in pitches, this can be important because instead of being out of the inning, if he's forced to make 10 pitches or so after this, he might be out of this game.
Josh Harrison will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Colon ready with the 1-0. On the move is Hart. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It obviously makes a huge difference if you pick the right pitch to run on. This is a changeup here, and it's down in the zone. If this is a fastball up, maybe it's a different story. But this throw's not going to be in time to get him at second base.
Good release on the circle change, 2-1 now. For Hart, just his second stolen base on the year. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Colon looks back, now the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this is a hallmark of this ball club. They grind out their at-bats. They're going to make you throw a ton of pitches.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. Vance Worley is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Michael Lee.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Number 3 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Let's go, Matt.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Matt.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Michael Kadire will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 4-1. Kang will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here we go.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he misses there, 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt here. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Bartolo Colon will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Line hard into left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Neil Walker will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch to him. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime, but when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Starling Marte will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Okay, don't get rattled.
Full count now. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And the runner back. Cologne's allowed just 1 through 6 1/3. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
He continues to pitch well out there.
Now batting,
Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Tony Sanchez.
Tony Sanchez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is a spot where you can't be a shortstop here and try to pick the ball. You got to slide that body over and let that chest protector do the job for you. This one winds up a wild pitch.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Fouled straight back. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Bobby Lott from Boys will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sean Rodriguez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. David Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball, he just rips it right down the line. Well, that's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. He drives in the run as well.
Michael Lee will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, they really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Number 3 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range, they've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch.
That one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Keeping him close there at second, now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Number 30 will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates 1. Jay Lee will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jay Lee.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Sean Rodriguez.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Josh Harrison will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Three and 0 now.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Kang will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And this is in the air now, out to left. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first.
Water. Water.
3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far.
Come on, let's get this job done.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Let's shoot down right here. Right now.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jared Hughes is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
Michael Kadire will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Come on.
Ball 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. For Walker now at second. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in. He singled his last time around. First offering on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
1-1.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here's the 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot. Number 15, Paul. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot. Number 36, Ryan McMahon.
Neil Walker will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Nice job there as he gets the first 2 men to face him here, and now they're just 1 out away from picking up the first 2 games of this series.
Pedro Florimon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ballgame.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 5-1. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Bartolo Colon. His record is now 7-3. The loss goes to Cliff Lee. He falls to 1-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.